Hello and welcome to ABC Coder.
Before you get started, some brief explanation on today's video. I'm going to explain HTML and why you should start with it as a beginner. Okay, now HTML simply means Hypertext Markup Language. HTML is one of the fundamental in building a website. It is the backbone structure of a website. We over 20 programming language, but for beginners ITA advisable to start from 3 basics cause if you understand this you would understand any other programming language. Let's begin. Today I'm going to guide you on your first journey in coding. Head to Microsoft Store or your Apple Store if you're using a Mac and search for Visual Studio Code. Then click on the one with the blue logo and install. As you can see, mine is already installed, so let's get started. Once yours is done installing, open it up. I know it might look confusing at first, but don't worry, I'll help you. Now open a new folder in your desktop and give it a name of your choice. I'm naming mine ABC Coder. Tell me what you named yours in the comments section. Now we will have to open up our folder in Visual Studio Code. Don't worry, I'll show you. Now go back to your Visual Studio and on the top left you would see this 3 dots on the nav bar. Mine might be different because of my settings. Then click on File, then look for Open Folder and click on it. Now locate the folder you just created on your desktop and open it up. Here you would see a welcome guide, but that's not what we are using, so close it. On the left side you would see the folder you just created, click on it. Then the fist icon you see on it is to create a file, so click on it and type index.html and hit enter. Then you would go inside your workspace, which is the big empty screen you see in the center of your screen. Now go ahead and type HTML5. Visual Studio is such an amazing coding platform that they even give you suggestions to your code. So now click on HTML5 and would see your doc type and your metadata content would be created for your. I know at this point you would be Lee Woo, what is this guy saying, but here see. The doc type HTML, it's like an indicator that shows or tell anyone that this is an HTML language. For example, what would make you know a bicycle when you see one? The tires and other components of a bike. So yeah, the doc type HTML is a component of HTML5 and HTML5 is the latest version of HTML. So if anyone were to ask you what you're working on, an HTML document typically starts with a doc type HTML declaration, followed by the HTML tag. Inside, you'll find a head section for meta information and a body section where the visible content goes. Now you'd see the head tag. Now this contains the meta tag. I know you would be wondering. So the meta tag contains all information about the city you are building. Now our title tag is for the titling our work, which is necessary because it'll show on our site. Now I'm going to give you an assignment. Any questions can be asked in the comments and I'll answer. Now for the assignment, I would love for you to learn 50 HTML tags. So now let's start with a little coding. We are going to work on our typography. We have different tags for typing in HTML. For example, the H1 to H6 tag. Let me show you how it works. Now we want to see our work on our viewer. We are going to use Chrome to see once I have done so far. Go to your navbar again on VS Code, then click on Run, then Run without debugging. Select Chrome and wait. Now you can see the work of the H1, which is the biggest header in HTML, and H6, which is the smallest header in HTML. Attributes. Tags can have attributes that provide additional information about the element. For example, the ref attribute in the paragraph tag specifies the paragraph in your work, and to use it just type P and hit enter. Sometimes when trying to run your work versus code might tell you to run JSON, but you can man over that by opening your work directly from your folder. Now you're seeing the work of a paragraph tag. It breaks your texts and give them paragraphs. Now, let me teach you how to use the image tag, but first let's add an image to our folder on our desktop so VS Code can easily locate it. Get some random image from your PC and copy it to the folder. Now that we have pasted the img on our folder, let's import it on our work using the img tag. To import, type img, then click on the first suggestion. src means source to. We are going to call the name of the image from our folder. Now let's check. Open your browser and hit refresh, and voila, your images has been added. Okay, guys, it's been a great day learning. I'm a bit tired. See you next time, and if you made it this far, do well to subscribe and like, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.